about ready for football here at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go here in Cincinnati. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veterans, still go. Former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023, it's Joe Flacco.
And here we have a former Super Bowl MVP. Now, Mike, he might not be what he once was, but you can argue he has transitioned into being one of, if not the most reliable backup quarterback in the entire NFL. Whenever he's been forced into the starting lineup, he gives your team a chance. That's all you could ask for, especially at this point in his career.
Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. It's second down. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. On the play fake, here's Flacco. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Play fake. Flacco now. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here. Results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Loss of 2 on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll try and throw. Here's Flacco. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Raiders 0.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end where this guy can really kill it.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Love to throw it on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
A bit of a
4.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
First down, Raiders.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. struck for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A second down throw for Love. That's into the hands of Zamir White. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raider first down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd down.
To the goal line and in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They motion a receiver right. To throw, it's Flacco on 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Flacco. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
third and short. Here is Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Raiders offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He's brought down back at
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
It is 3rd and long. Motion man is Rice. From the gun, it's Love. Toward the boundary, Rice bringing it in. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Bengals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's Flacco on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Love. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Love. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Las Vegas.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Ooh. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
RPO, they throw it to Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run with White. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Flacco. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. 4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. Quick throw, taken in. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the
And this is a tricky
24-yard
part
line.
of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Flacco. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Charles Snowden gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Defense. Automatic first down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. They send Sutton in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The left side into the hands of Beck. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Here's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. timeout, Cincinnati. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Third and long.
Now Love. A short one here, caught by McBride. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. That's complete. It's Yosiva. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flacco. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.
Please welcome your 2026
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.